Hey, good morning. Happy Thursday, December the 19th. It's only 6 days away from Christmas. Lord have mercy. Got all your shopping done? Everything's all wrapped up, right? Right? Have nothing else to worry about. I do. I got my honey-do list. I have to run down to the dollar store. I swear to God, they're going to start charging me rent to be at the dollar store as often as I am. I got the bullet coming over the weekend here, and I got to get some special soft drinks for Brianna. You know, we're out of special soft drinks, so I got to go out and get them. I noticed we have Keurig style hot cocoa for her. Always got to have her Keurig hot cocoa. Let me tell you about the hot cocoa once I put down this coffee. She'll get up in the morning, excuse me, usually before I do, when she's here. And she'll go out here and she knows enough how to work the Keurig machine now. So if there's no water in it, she'll put water in it, more than enough for me to make a couple cups of coffee. It'll be all ready. But she'll come out here first thing in the morning and make her Keurig hot chocolate. The first time I noticed this, she had her hot chocolate and she's sitting down and she's having her cereal, and so I go to make my hot cup of coffee in the Keurig machine. And I make my cup of coffee and I pick up my mug and I go to take a swig. It's got the flavor of the hot chocolate in it. What a way to start your day. So I found that when she's here and she's up before me, or even when she has hot chocolate, before I make a cup of coffee, I'll do a dry run. I'll hit the button and let the water circulate through the Keurig machine, throw that water out, and then put my cup of Keurig coffee in, and then I'll hit the button. Then it tastes much better. Years ago, I didn't mind having chocolate. I used to have it was like a little wooden spoon, and right on the tip of it, it had dipped dark chocolate on it, hardened, and then you would take your little spoon and your warm coffee and stick it in there and just stir it up, and it would flavor the coffee. I used to enjoy that, but now that I got used to drinking just plain black coffee, no kind of sweetener, no kind of additive, can't do it anymore, That's like my Yuengling beer. I used to drink a Yuengling for when I years and years ago. I had a job running a triaxle truck, and my boss, the nice guy, his name was Ronnie. My boss always had Yuengling premium beer for all the drivers when we'd come home after a hard day of work, when we'd have to park the trucks. And this was right on his property. He had like 150 acres. He had a sweet setup. So we'd all come in and park the trucks, and then we go into the house with Ronnie, and he'd crack open a nice cold case of Yuengling Premium, and we would drink that. And I got accustomed to Yuengling Premium, and I'd always have a case of that in the house here, when I ever wanted a beer. Well, then I got off the Yuengling because I started drinking a beer called Keystone. And when I went back to the premium, it was like, it just had a sweeter taste to it. I got used to this Keystone beer, all right? Now, I'm a Pilsner guy, and the Yuengling Premium, according to me anyway, it's still a Pilsner, but it's a real sweet beer, and can't do it anymore. All right, so much for that. Anyway, today is December the 19th, Thursday, Thirsty Thursday. Let me put down some coffee and I'll start my little good morning video with you. The 3-day weather forecast for Tower City. And by the way, right now in Tower City, it's approximately 8:15 a.m. and the temperature right now in Tower City is a comfortable 15 degrees. Brr. Excuse me. In Tower City, today, Thursday, December the 19th, the temperature, the high is going to be 27 degrees. It's going to be sunny. I mean, we got vitamin D out there right now, as you can see out my window. The low today supposedly was going to be 18. Well, that ain't true either, because right now we're sitting at 15 degrees. And I believe there's a school delay because my neighbor next door, he drives a school bus. He's retired and he has a part-time job driving a school bus. That's a sweet little gig too. But he's still at home, so I'm assuming because of the snow squalls that we had last night. And it was terrible. They have probably a 2-hour delay today, I'm thinking. But last night I was driving home from, I had to go down to Boyer's, my food store, and pick up a few items. And coming back, I hit this snow squall, and it was like a whiteout. I mean, I could not see in front of me. The snow was coming in, and because of the wind, and when I put the high beams on, that even made it worse, you know. I slowed down to 20 miles an hour on this highway that normally we do 55, 65 miles an hour. I could not see. It was an eerie feeling, but I made it home safely. Tomorrow in Tower City, it's going to be a high of 33 degrees. The low's going to be 19, and it's going to be sunny. Saturday in Tower City, the high is 35 degrees, and the low is 23 degrees, and partly cloudy. And by the way, Saturday, looking forward to that. We're going to my daughter's house over there in beautiful Lititz, Pennsylvania. And we're going to the American Music Theater in Lancaster, as some of you tourists would say. It's not Lancaster, it's Lancaster. But anyway, we're going to the Christmas show, and looking forward to that. Then after the Christmas show, we're going to go out and get a bite to eat. And then after getting a bite to eat with my daughter and her kids, and my son RJ and Chrissy, they're coming along. Brianna's coming along. Carol will be there. And then we're going to go over to Tina's house, and we're going to have our little Christmas celebration. So I'm looking forward to that. What else do we have? Oh, let's go to Vermont. All right. The state capital in Vermont is Montpelier. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Montpelier. Montpelier. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure you guys will. Send me a private message. Anyway, today in Vermont, it's 11 degrees. And the low was 3 degrees. Probably good skiing weather. Friday in Vermont, it's going to be a high of 16 and a low of 1. Sunny, though. It'll be a sunny day on Friday. Saturday in Vermont, the high is going to be 25. Look out. You guys are going to have a heat wave. And the low will be 11 degrees and mostly cloudy. So there's your 3-day weather forecast for the capital of Vermont, Montpelier, I believe. And, of course, beautiful Tower City, Pennsylvania. And as I have always said, these 3-day weather forecasts are always subject to change. So check them out for yourself before you start motoring down the road. Today is National Hard Candy Day. Excuse me. So if you're into the hard candies, celebrate. Get some hard candy. Enjoy yourself. My choice of hard candy, if I have to eat it, I shouldn't say have to, but my go-to is sweet tarts. I like my sweet tarts. And on other occasions, when I can find them, well, when I used to work over there at Fort Indian Town Gap, in my drawer, I'd have a little bowl with a hard candy bowl, and I'd pull it out every now and then and sit it on the desk for my fellow brothers and sisters, employees that would come over, and they'd chat with me for a while, and it'd be sitting on the desk, and it'd be have assorted hard candies and dark chocolate or candy kisses, whatever. But I always had in that mixture the little old-fashioned root beer barrels. I like those. And they still taste pretty damn good. So that's my choice. Sweet tarts or root beer barrels. And I do like black licorice. The licorice strings, shoestring I think they call them. And if I can't get that, I get the Nebs or NABS, the little square black licorices that are in some kind of a little pouchy envelope, Nebs. What I do with my licorice, whether it be the shoestring or the Twizzler licorice or the Nebs, before I eat that, I'll open up the packaging that it comes in, and I'll stick it in a bowl or on a plate and let it sit for, let's say 2 days, maybe even 3, 4, or 5 days. I like to get it seasoned up where it's not chewy. I want it where you can almost break it. It's got to be hard. To me, that's seasoned up. And then when you put a piece in your mouth, it doesn't just slowly or quickly melt away. I like to enjoy the flavor and the taste of it. So, I'll chew on it for a while before it disintegrates, if you will. All right, enough of that. So anyway, today is National Hard Candy Day. Get yourself some hard candy and celebrate. Celebrate with your employees or neighbors or whatever, Let's see what else. Birthdays today. I looked up birthdays, and I know none of these people. I know that's embarrassing, but I know none of these people. But I'm going to give them to you anyway, all right? Birthday today, and these are actual names. You can check them out for yourself. Yeah, just go on Google, and if you got a smartphone with the little microphone on it, say celebrity birthdays for December the 19th. And then the little female voice will come up, and she'll name some of them, and then the picture will come up, and you can scroll up and down and look at all the pictures of all the celebrity birthdays for December the 19th. Well, one of the celebrities, his name is the Backpack Kid. All one word. Backpack Kid. He's 18 years old. No idea. His net worth is $500,000. He has something to do with making backpacks for, I guess, school children, college people, I don't know. Another one here, Lexi Marie. That's all it says. She's a celebrity of some sort. Her name is Lexi Marie, and she's famous for, she's a YouTuber, right? Such as me, except she's famous. She's known for, she does lip-syncing YouTubes. And people follow her for that. She's got like 150,000 followers or something because she lip syncs. Are you kidding me? And they're not telling me what her net worth is. Her and the next person that I have down here, It says net worth is under review. So, Lexi Marie, the lip sync YouTuber, she's 16 years old. Happy birthday. Now, this other one is the name, female, Heart Forever and Doll Ways. That's all one word. Heart Forever and Doll Ways. She's 17. She's a YouTube personality. And apparently she makes something, she became famous because she makes or fixes American Girl dolls. You can look that up. I have no idea what that is. And of course, her net worth is under review. So there you go. That's all I have today, folks. Tonight for dinner, I'm making my beef stir fry. I wanted to make that last evening, but I got outvoted. We had leftover chili, which was pretty good. Leftover chili is always better, a day or two or three after you make it. And it was nice and creamy last night. And I had an option of crinkling up Ritz crackers to put in my chili, or Fritos. A good friend of mine, Dave Williams, he told me years ago when, he's retired now too, but years ago when we worked together at Fort Indiantown Gap, by the way, we were sitting there one day, had a discussion going on chili for whatever reason. And his wife, God rest her soul, he would tell me, yeah, Aud, when she makes her chili for me, she'll make it up and she'll put it out and she'll sprinkle Fritos, the original ones, not the scoops, but or crunch it all up and put that on top of your chili. That's pretty damn good. If you've never tried it, try it out. And it's also good when you're making your tacos. Instead of the taco shells, just make the taco meat and the seasoning and all that, and lay it on your salad mixture, your lettuce or whatever, and then take your Fritos and crunch that up and put that over the top, and put a little more taco meat mixture on top of that. That's good eating. It really is, in my humble opinion. And Dave, how are you? I got your Christmas card. Thank you very much. There should be one coming your way, by the way. And Debbie, I've seen your Christmas video that you sent me. That made my day. Yeah, that was real nice. Thank you, Debbie, for that Christmas video. Did a nice job. Well, I shouldn't say you did a nice job, but it was a nice job. Okay. That's all I have to say, folks. Reds, good morning. I hope you're feeling better. I know you're in a lot of pain right now. For my friend Reds, people, do me a favor. I call her Reds, but her name is Deb or Debbie, all right? Not to be confused with the one I was just talking about. Her name is Debbie also. I got a few friends that are named Deb and Debbie. But anyway, Deb from over there in New Jersey, she had an accident probably a week ago or a week and a half ago now. I don't know how she did it. She didn't go into a lot of detail, but somehow she walked the wrong way, and she flipped her ankle. She broke it. It's either broken in 2 spots or 3 spots. Oh, and she said that she's in a lot of pain, and tomorrow she's going in for an operation. So if you guys could just formulate in your brain, send some good karma towards Deb in New Jersey, or send some prayers. Help her out there. I remember years ago, matter of fact, when I was driving the triaxle truck, I had a part-time job back then for a Split Rock Lodge up at the Poconos, and I would drive their triaxle truck part-time. I had a full-time job, then I had this part-time job. But one day I did something where I was going to get out of the truck and I stumbled and I fell. And when I fell, I landed on my arm, and my arm turned like this onto the ground, and I got a hairline fracture in my wrist. Oh, I mean, for weeks and weeks, it was just a throbbing, light pain. And every time you moved it, it hurt. And unfortunately, it was my right arm where I'd have to shift. And in these triaxle trucks, or these big trucks, if you ever driven anything like that, or even probably in your cars, take notice if you're driving a stick shift. If you put your hand on that stick shift, there's always that little bit of vibration. Well, that would just create havoc on my wrist. Oh, so I can imagine what Deb is going through. So, send her some good karma and say some prayers for her. And put it down in a comment here, because she watches my videos. Let her know that you're thinking of her and saying prayers for a quick recovery and to get her out of some of this pain that she's going through. All right, folks, that's all I had to say. Have a great day today. God bless you. I love you. Remember to always be nice to your people, your family, your friends, your neighbors, your co-workers, because we are not guaranteed tomorrow. Don't ever forget that. And before you go to bed at night, or when you get finished talking to the person you're talking to on the phone or whatever, and you're real close to them, say, hey, I love you. Because can you imagine if that would be the last word that you would hear from that person and they were to pass away? If you got to have somebody pass away, that's the way you want it to be, where, hey, what they said to me was, I love you. So, RJ, Chrissy, Raymond, Roy, Mary, my daughter Mary, wherever you're at, Tina, Leo, Nicholas, Noah, Kaylee, I love you guys. I really do. Auntie Audrey, good morning. I love you. To my Aunt Carol and Aunt Patsy and my cousin Brian and Mike, good morning. I love you guys. You take care, okay? All right, I'll talk to all of you later on. Have a great day today. If you like my good morning video, right now we're at 22 minutes. I'm sorry. Hit that like button, and I'll take any comments you want to send my way, positive or negative. And if you want, you can send me a private message. I read them all, and I do my best to try to answer every one of them. And if you haven't done so yet, like I said, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you would, okay? And tell your friends and family. I try to do this good morning video Monday through Friday, just to have coffee with you guys. One more time, and then I'm going to go. Cheers to Nostrovia, L'chaim. DJ Dave, good morning. Barbie, Ken, good morning. Okay, I'm going to punch you out in 3. Hey, Marianne, how you doing? Cheryl, good morning to you. On 3, 1, 2. Here we go. Give me a big smile. Come on. Cheryl, are you enjoying your breakfast? I know you are. We'll see you. Bye.